So, we got some information from an insider that details the many issues with Captain America Brave New World. It was filled with troubled production with reshoots, political turmoil, and a cranky Harrison Ford behind the scenes. A technical crew member who worked on the film's reshoots noted that Captain America Brave New World's production was a nightmare. The movie underwent 22 days of extensive reshoots after catastrophic test screenings left Disney scrambling to fix what insiders described as a rough production. Adding to the chaos, Disney made an 11th hour decision to include a new supervillain played by Giancarlo Esposito, forcing major action sequences to be reworked at great expense. The source says the crew was aware that it was not going to be a good film. Some action sequences were not believable. There were a lot of frustrations on set. After principal photography was finished, it was like, oh, we're going to introduce the leader of the Serpent Society. It was on, then it was off, then it was on again. That's very expensive to do. Much of the tension behind the scenes came from Harrison Ford. He's 82 years old now, and he was described as difficult to work with, living up to his reputation as a Hollywood curmudgeon. Harrison Ford was one of the crankiest performers I ever dealt with, which was sad. I'm a fan, but he was very much a diva. He couldn't even raise his left arm above his chest due to a previous plane crash. We had to suit up 80-something Harrison Ford in these motion capture dots. To me, it seemed like he hated it and did not want to do it. This difficult dynamic reportedly made for a miserable working environment, with the crew walking on eggshells to accommodate Ford's demands. The original title for the movie was Captain America: New World Order, which led to some backlash from political commentators who linked the title to certain political hate movements, so they renamed it to Captain America: Brave New World. They also removed a scene from marketing materials after what happened to Donald Trump last year. Things got worse during Anthony Mackie's disastrous press tour, where he sparked outrage by suggesting that Captain America should not represent America. During a press event in Rome, Mackie stated, "Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term America should be one of those representations." He later made a statement on Instagram about this comment, but the damage was already done. As of Friday, it looks like the movie is underperforming at the box office. The latest estimates now offer a potential 90 million four-day opening, down from 95 million and down from 94 million. The 3-day is estimated around 82 to 84 million. Friday, along with Thursday's 12 million, is estimated to bring in 39 million. The website Deadline even made a comparison to Winter Soldier, but they did not think about inflation. Overall, a lot of people can agree Winter Soldier was a much better film. So if you include inflation, Winter Soldier's 3-day opening already beat Brave New World. Now for the reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, it's really a mixed bag. The general response is that the movie is just okay or an average film, which matches the early rumors we got like 5 days ago. So it's not on the scale as other big Marvel movies, it's just okay and that's it. The ratings are around 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5 or a score of C or D+, like that. However, some fans will overlook the flaws and still enjoy the movie, and that's okay, while others just did not like it at all. The movie's production had so many issues that it was just a big mess. Some fans are saying the story is described as convoluted, overstuffed, and lacking emotional weight, with some comparing it unfavorably to The Winter Soldier. The film's visuals and CGI are also criticized as subpar for a blockbuster of this scale, with some saying it feels more like a Disney Plus series finale than a cinematic event. So yeah, if you got to see the movie, what do you think about it? That's all for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
The Sheila News.